come from a land of boredom, seeking respite. You've come to the right place. The key you seek is near. Now, brace yourselves. Your treasure awaits. And these boys' journeys have just begun. Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game of the Year.
Yo, and today we will be theorizing what are the best games of 2023. And not just theorizing, cementing in stone. Like, we are scribing in the poneglyphs of gaming. Game of Awards, they're telling us to please wrap it up. We are not.
Yeah, we're not going to fucking wrap it up, all right?
We are here.
You don't talk to me like that, Jeff Keighley.
Yeah,
Keighley.
freaking never trusted Jeff where you put a G instead of a J in front of your name.
Yeah, nice try.
This game, please,
buddy.
Jeff Keighley, network with us. We would love to work with you. Anyway.
Guys,
But
we're rating every single game that the both of us have played this year.
We have played. So, guys,
no Alan Wake 2.
no Alan Wake 2. Not much indie games. Sorry, Dredge fans.
Pretty much, yeah, no indie games.
Yeah, we played the good stuff, though. We played the good stuff.
Yeah, we have FIFA,
Yeah.
Madden,
Yeah.
or not FIFA anymore. It's called like F21 or something. Like, 'cause
have-
they lost the rights to it. Yeah.
We have Destiny 2 Lightfall, Diablo 4,
Yes.
Starfield.
Yes.
Freaking, what's the underwhelming Nintendo game that released this year?
WarioWare.
Yeah.
Guys, you asked for us to rate Nintendo games, so yes, we played WarioWare.
Yeah.
Gold on the 3DS.
Freaking 3D. Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Yeah.
But guys, let's get through the list, okay? So here, what we have today, all our games, as we said.
Yep.
And let's go through them, Grant. Want to?
Yes, we have One Piece Odyssey,
Hi-Fi Rush,
Fire Emblem Engage,
Dead Space Remake,
SpongeBob and the Cosmic Shake,
Hogwarts Legacy,
Octopath Traveler 2,
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe,
Resident Evil 4 Remake,
Advanced War 1+2 Reboot Camp,
Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog,
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak,
Star Wars Jedi Survivor,
Darkest Dungeon 2,
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom,
Street Fighter 6,
Bread and Fred,
Pikmin 4,
Diablo 4,
Final Fantasy 16,
Baldur's Gate 3,
Disney Illusion Island,
Bomb Rush Cyberpunk,
Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon,
Starfield,
Sea of Stars.
Pokemon Violet Rubies of Aragon. That was called?
You told me to type that. I have no idea.
Oh, I forgot I said
You're
that.
like Aragon. I don't know.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, you know the expansion for
I think that's a Lord of the Rings character.
yeah. Yo, our camera's like spazzing out. Focus. Come to me.
Hey.
Okay. Hey. Mortal Kombat 1.
F-Zero 99.
Wives of P. I think it skipped out.
What? Oh, whoops.
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Sonic Superstars.
Where you're not wearing your glasses or something? Okay. Detective Pikachu Returns.
Super Mario Brothers Wonder.
Super Mario RPG.
And BattleBit Remastered.
Hell
Guys,
yeah, what a
we've
list.
already reviewed all the different categories. We review everything from the best music, the best story, the best moments in each game. Check that out in the video down in the description.
Yeah, and
but yeah.
Yeah, and check out Grant's channel. He has many of the games featured here have reviews on them.
Yes.
And we have 36 games here, guys. That's our list. And should we jump into it, Grant?
Let's just jump into it, starting with number 36.
And this one is debatably more important than number 1 and everything. What is the worst game of the year?
What is the absolute definitive worst game? So, guys, this is a tough one. This is a really tough one.
It's tough out here.
Because, like I showed you, Jacob, like 99% of the games that I played this year were games from this year. And I didn't typically I think last year I kind of went out of my way to play some bad games just to have that definitive, like, this one sucks. But yeah, we didn't play Gollum. Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, no 12 minutes this year.
Yep.
We didn't play King Kong, anything like that. You know, that King Kong game that came out. So yeah, this is a tough one. Do you have anything on the top of your head that you're thinking?
Freaking Mortal Kombat 1. No, I'm just kidding. Starfield. What? Disney Illusion Island. Is that one good?
That one's pretty bad. But I'm just thinking, is it the worst though?
Yeah, the worst.
The worst of the worst.
Detective Pikachu Returns is pretty bad.
Oh, dude. Okay. I think Detective Pikachu Returns should be the worst game of the year. Personally.
Let me check the list.
Yeah, let's see what else we got. There's
Bread and
also
Fried is
Diablo 4. Bread and Fried's good.
Okay.
Top 3.
You're like, fuck off.
Hey, fuck you.
Okay. Yeah. No, yeah. Let's definitely do let's do that one.
Yeah, or Diablo 4.
Biggest disappointment was Diablo 4.
It was.
What's the worst game?
Yeah, because I guess Detective Pikachu Returns wouldn't go on disappointments because I had no expectations whatsoever.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what? For that, let's do Detective Pikachu Returns is the worst game of the year.
Yeah.
Then I would say
that was pretty bad.
Diablo 4.
Yeah. I think even people who like this game didn't even beat it probably.
Yeah, 100%.
Or they were 5.
Yeah. Like if you stuck me in a room and you were like, beat this game or I'll shoot you. And there were 2 different scenarios. One where I had to play Detective Pikachu, one where I had to play Diablo 4.
Yeah.
At the very least, I think I could play Diablo 4.
Yeah. Yep.
But like Detective Pikachu Returns, I would be afraid of falling asleep.
Yeah, dude. I mean, both had reviewed that. I did not play it, but I watched a YouTuber play through it because I knew I could not sit through it.
Yeah,
and that was almost unwatchable too.
Yes,
but,
it's a sleeper. It's a sleeper.
It's a sleeper.
Yeah, it's a sleeper hit. God, what's next?
You're also real quick. Want to get a little bit more in frame? Not that it matters.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Perfect. You're good already, right there. Yeah.
Now, Jacob, I'll let you pick this next one. What
do you do every other strategy too?
Yeah, let's do an every other one. So I picked the first one, Detective Pikachu plus Diablo.
Sonic was good, right?
No, yeah, it was good. It's actually, fun fact, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog is actually the highest rated Sonic game on Steam right now.
Yo.
It's like 98%.
That's cool. That's good. That's
yeah.
good.
It's just a visual novel.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and also, guys, just to note, we are not. There's gonna be a point, a threshold where the games become good. We're in the bad games right now.
Yeah. We're getting rid of the bad games. We have to get to the good ones.
Yep.
But there aren't a lot of bad games.
No, there isn't. But that being said, Disney Illusion Island or Starfield?
Disney Illusion Island.
Okay.
It's basically a poor man's We Have Rayman Legends at Home.
Dang.
Like it's the exact same move set.
Yeah.
That they have in Rayman Legends, except the art style is literal garbage.
And no one hangs off Legends with their teeth.
No.
Okay,
no, that is a big no. That was something I was looking forward to.
I always play Glowbox, always just get near the edge and hang from it every time.
You're like, so doesn't do it. They're like, oh.
Yeah, dude, Glowbox is cool, dude. You know how he's like, we need Rayman, guys. That is the #1 thing next year. We need more Rayman content.
Priority, please.
Please help.
All right, so next up,
Starfield.
I feel like there's got to be something else,
though. I mean, I'm going to Advanced War 1+2 Reboot Camp is pretty trash.
Ooh, okay.
Just purely because, it's fun, but it takes forever to introduce the different vehicles you can control.
Yeah.
And then, like, the story sucks. You don't unlock any characters to play as unless if you play, like, freaking 10 hours.
The soulless reboot.
Yeah. And some, like, people, the characters, like, one is specifically better than the others. Like, just, that's it.
Yeah.
Play them, not anyone else.
Okay, so that one, Starfield, or my third option would be Dead Space Remake?
Huh.
I feel like that's a tricky one.
That's interesting. Oh, SpongeBob Cosmic Shake.
Oh, and SpongeBob Cosmic Shake.
Dead Space Remake is good.
Yeah.
It just wasn't for me.
That's a good point.
So I don't know where that one would fit in there. The negative is it's like, oh, go over there, fix the engine. All right, go over there, fix the engine there. All right, go over there, fix turn the electronics on.
Yeah,
It's a lot of fixing the ship and not much variety in enemies or areas. Dead Space fans will kill me, but I'm just saying that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do SpongeBob and the Cosmic Shake.
Okay.
Because that is one of the very few titles that pissed me off when I beat it.
Yeah.
At least I beat it, but
Yep.
I was very irritated.
Agree with me.
All right, next up. Are you thinking Advance Wars?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I played this game as a kid, and I specifically remember playing it around a campfire with my dad and brother. And we stayed up till like 1 a.m. playing one match, and I went over to Justin and Jenna's apartment. We loaded this game up, and from 6 p.m. to like 9 p.m.,
Yep.
there was no ending in sight. Like, we could keep playing that game for forever. You make more people. It's just not that good of a...
Yeah.
It's like needs to have... it's stuck in the like 90s or whatever it's made.
Yeah.
Like, if someone nukes my tanks, I'm like, why you do that? And then we start bickering, you know?
Yeah.
When I feel like a good game, you don't have that effect. You know?
100%.
Yeah. This game is a lot of BS. So.
Like, it's not supposed to have like Mario Party physics to it.
Yeah, it's Mario Party basically. Like,
Yeah.
I was playing, with 2 other people, and then there's a lot of alliances made, team up on this guy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Whatever.
That guy's got 3 stocks. Get him.
Yeah. And it's just not balanced.
Yeah.
So, anyway. Now.
Ooh, here we go. Okay, so I'm picking this next one.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Okay.
Starfield's next?
Oh, yeah, definitely Starfield. Yeah. That one was just like a nothing pie. Like, imagine
Yeah.
Thanksgiving night, the desserts are being handed out, and you're promised, someone hands you this plate, and they're like, what you're about to uncover is the juiciest piece of pie you've ever had in your life. And you open it up, and you see the crust, and you put your fork in it, and there's nothing in it. It's just crust.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I feel playing this game.
And then the loyal fan goes, hello! And then it's like, yeah.
yeah. There's a little dude in there. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Ugh.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So, all right, we're in the top 30. We're gonna like checkpoint it at every 10. Grant, do we like the order of what we have here?
Detective Pikachu Returns, Diablo 4, Disney Illusion Island, SpongeBob Cosmic Shake, Advance Wars 1 and 2, Reboot Camp, and Starfield being the worst 6 games of the year. I think that works.
I think it works too. All right, we're in the top 30, everybody. What's the 30th game?
Yo, let's
Gonna
go.
be. All right.
Gonna be. Let's see.
Oh, One Piece. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything.
Is Darkest Dungeon 2 good? I just don't know what it is.
It's a game that is made to be hard.
Okay.
And the original, it's like, oh, there's a map, you click here. But in this game, you double tap W, and then your carriage moves forward automatically down a path.
Oh.
And it's a roguelite that's really hard. It's made for you to persevere after losing. Like, you have characters that have permadeath. And basically, it's like the game where I want to get good at it, but when my characters die, I get so down and I just don't play the game anymore.
Like, I don't want
So it's not like the game's fault, it's my fault, but
yeah.
I also think One
Okay.
Piece Odyssey should be next.
All right, yeah, One Piece Odyssey for sure, yeah.
Because it's just like, like we mentioned in the categories video, like the story isn't good. It's the pacing is balls.
Yeah.
And it's just not that good of an experience.
Yeah, like, especially for an original story going
Yeah.
beat for beat with essentially the original story, it's just insulting. It's like, come up with something new.
Yeah, agreed. All right, cool. So now 29. Grant, your turn. Bizarre.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Okay.
This is getting tougher and tougher.
This is getting very tough. Okay, let's see. Dude, okay. Want to scroll down a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. F-Zero 99. I'm going to say F-Zero 99. I really like F-Zero. F-Zero is one of my games I can pick. I'm pretty good at it. I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
I'm pretty
Pop
decent. But dude, 99 is the most annoying thing ever. Like dude,
What?
okay.
Really?
When you're playing what was it, Mario 31 or something?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it was like Tetris 99, Pac-Man 99. When you have those ones, you have the screen to yourself, and you have all the players outside of the screen all the way around you. Yeah, you can affect each other and stuff like that. But with F-Zero 99, it's basically what would happen if you took take a bucket of Hot Wheels and just dump them onto the cement and then just start kicking them.
Wait,
That's kind of what this game feels
wait, so you're racing other people and you can hit them, or they ghosts?
They all hit you.
Wait, what?
Every single one.
What?
So like,
What?
dude, I literally could not get past. Like, okay,
Yeah.
so when you first started the game, they're like, here's the tutorial. And I was like, got it. I know how to play the game.
What's the point of the glowy, like, side track?
That helps you regain your health or energy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
so
Oh, I got
I'm playing the game, and it's like, all right, for your first mission, you have to get first place in a 15-person race. And I'm like, okay,
Easy.
that's fine.
Yeah,
easy.
yeah.
I win that one. Now do it for a 30-person race. Fine. I do it, I win.
Yeah.
Now do it for a 50-person race. Now a 60, a 70, an 80, a 90. Eventually gets to play an actual match, and then you unlock the rest of the games.
Yeah.
Dude, I kid you not. I tried like 5 times. You start the game, you start driving, and all of a sudden it's everyone going, doo, 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 doo,
Oh my
just
gosh.
slapping you back and forth. You blow up, and then you lose. That's it. There's no respawning.
Wait, so it's
or
a
anything.
combat kind of deal. Like, you have to survive versus race.
Yeah, pretty much. So you have
It's
to stay
more
ahead.
accurate.
Very more accurate.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, like, okay, you're in a park with 99 other people.
Yeah.
And
Red Falcon shows up. I think that's the Captain Falcon evil guy.
Yeah. Red Falcon shows up, and he just starts shooting people. And then eventually you're running away, and you're like, I have to stay ahead or else I'll die.
Yeah.
And then you keep running for like 5 minutes. And then eventually you get shot and you die anyway. That's what the game is.
Dang. Okay. Did this
Yeah.
kill you by bumping you into walls? Or is it
Yeah,
like-
Everyone slaps into you. Imagine 99 people slapping you at once, going, get into the wall, the wall,
Dude,
the wall, get into
wow.
the wall.
That sucks.
It's like it's already hard enough trying to drive.
Yeah. That's perfect for the
For number
29.
28. Or
29.
29.
All right.
What do you got? Don't you fucking touch
No, okay. All right. Was Sea of Stars good? I don't want indie.
No, I hate it.
Was it a sad indie game?
Yeah, it's a pretty sad one. It's not too terribly sad. The biggest issue I had with that one is the freaking, well, the difficulty is ass, but also the story was just kind of like really lame.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can put Darkest Dungeon 2 there. It's way
Okay.
too hard for its own good.
Yeah,
I know the point is you have to learn the game, but I'm not the type of guy who's gonna sit down with this game for 20 hours to just get through the first world.
Exactly, dude. There's so many games like that nowadays where it's like you have
Yeah.
to dedicate weeks
Your life. Like,
to play.
I've recently picked up Binding of Isaac,
Yeah,
and like that game has like so much inside.
yeah.
info. Like I play it like before I go to bed on a work night, you know, on my Steam Deck. Just play Binding of Isaac. That's
Yeah.
like the one game. That's my hard game. Any more hard games, I'm not touching.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like one at a time at
Yeah.
the very most.
Like you have to learn, put powers into all that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
would put Sea of Stars next because
Okay, yeah.
that has a similar problem.
Yep.
Where, dude, literally the first tutorial boss has like a one-hit kill move.
Really.
And and you have to block it perfectly or whatever.
Wow.
And it's just like annoyingly difficult.
Yeah.
To the point where it's not like fun difficult where it's like, oh, you have to use strategies. It's kind of just like, oh, just kind of hope that they miss.
Wow.
And yeah, it gets very
Yeah, that's
frustrating.
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, what do we got?
Now
What do we got?
maybe we should get all right. Jedi Survivor versus Dead Space remake.
Ooh.
Is Dead Space remake should I just get rid of? I mean, I played it. It's a good game,
Yeah.
but
I would-
it didn't really pull me in well.
Yeah.
I'm not playing it still to this day. I dropped it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I would put, I mean, same with Survivor is I've dropped it, but I do still have like the will to go back to it, just not for like a while. It was the same thing with the first one too. Like I played it, got halfway through it, didn't play it for like 2 years, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna beat it like today.
Yeah.
So I would do. Maybe we should do like Dead Space, then Jedi Survivor.
And real quick, was Pokemon Violet expansion good actually?
Yeah, it was decent. It was decent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you say? What order?
Dead Space and then Jedi Survivor. Also, because I like the combat. The combat's good.
Yeah, and also the writing seemed pretty funny with like the droid. Oh.
Yeah. It's like a boss that's just like John the janitor. Like, yo.
yeah. They have fun with it.
yeah.
Jedi Survivor, where are you? Here we are.
Xavier.
There we are.
Okay, so what number does that put us at?
That puts at like 25.
Dang, guys, we're almost, yo.
We're getting there, and there's some more I want to knock out.
Yep.
For example, actually, Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon is another, probably the last game on here that I did not beat.
Yep.
Honestly, because of the same reason. It's like, it was way too hard.
Yeah.
I didn't like the world I was playing in. You're a hired gun who has to help different companies, and you can get into all the company lore and who's hiring you, what's the true objective and what's happening. But it was so vague in the perfect FromSoft way.
Yeah.
I needed to look up a YouTube video, and I'm not going to do that, so I stopped playing. I did beat the first boss for what it's worth. Well,
it's like infamously difficult.
Yeah. There's a dude in a mech, and he has the weapon that counters the boss after him. So you're supposed to fight him, then fight the boss. I tried that like 20 times. I kept reassembling a new like weapons and all that stuff for my mechs. Went back, sucked, and I just looked up in the internet how the best build for this boss, and then that's how you do it.
So it's like very specific with like, oh, you have to do this.
Yeah, you need this gun basically. Yeah. You need to break a shield with this gun. Like my ideal, like I wanted 2 swords on my mech, and I'm sure I could have gotten that. Yeah. Like the best part about this game is the customization. Like you can have whatever paint job, whatever logo on there, so you could do like a Metal Sonic mech or something like that. And I did an Evangelion, like the purple and green.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And it's cool and fun to play, but like there's weapons that will just like one-shot you, and that's pretty annoying.
It just kind of like ruins your vibe. Like, okay, or never
like, and then you realize you have to never stop moving. It's like the FromSoft difficulty. Like I don't know. Like this is a game that would have benefited with the main character I connected with versus just it's going for like an Ace Combat storytelling where it's like, hey, bogey on your 6. It's like,
okay. Hey, rookie, get in the pilot.
I'm the guy who kills himself at the end of the story.
I might not make it to the end.
So honestly, I think we should get rid of that one.
That sounds good to me.
Yep. Sonic Frontiers devs do not copy. They're all like, what do we do?
No, guys, wait, don't do it.
And then, all right, I'm just freaking axing all my games. BattleBit Remastered, it's good. It's not for me, but it's good. The Roblox, some team that developed Battlefield 1, the good one, quit the Activision team or whoever makes Battlefield. Who makes Battlefield? Not Activision.
Crap.
EA, no. Freaking, it's not Activision because it's Call of Duty.
God, who does it?
Sony.
Battlefield?
I don't know. I'm a fake gamer, guys. We don't know our FPS.
I guess
knowledge.
not. Who makes Battlefield? Oh no, it is EA. EA Dice.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I remember Dice Studios. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like the old team. They left, and then they're like, let's just make this Roblox game an actual reality.
So did you have to download Roblox to play it? Or
it's on Steam. It's on Steam, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically like something you can just play and just kind of spend a night playing with a friend or two.
That's a vibe.
Because like, for example, it's proximity voice chat, so then you have like 80 people versus 80 people or however many. And it's like capture the objective versus a battle royale.
Yeah.
So you have like tons of your team just running in there. And then like I'm just running, and then there's like this dude on the ground and someone teabagging him. And literally 20 real life people just watching, and they're like, guys, what are you watching at like 2 in the morning? And we're all just had a moment where we're just like playing the game super early in the morning. And it's just some like funny things going on, you know?
Yeah.
So that's like the best part. And then, you know, obviously you can get moments where you get like a freaking quadruple kill and you're just like playing like a Roblox, dude. It's really
right.
like it like feels good, but then also it's like what this game.
Like, wait a minute, I'm playing Roblox.
yeah. So
that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, like, is this the threshold where the games get good?
Yeah. I'd say this is like the splitting point where it's like, okay, now we got some vibing.
We got some
stuff.
sauce. Okay, so now we're at 22 and 21. What does not make top 20? 2 games do not make top 20, guys.
True. Okay, yeah, go back to the big list.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh God, this is good. I know one. I know one. Yeah. I think you saw it. I didn't.
Pokemon Violet Rubies of Eric. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, Mortal Kombat 1. Yeah. Actually.
Yeah.
I would say Pokemon and then Mortal Kombat.
I agree. Okay.
Yeah. Because someone's gonna be what's Rubies of Eric?
Rubies.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They don't know anything.
It's idiots. Guys, Rubies of Aragon had a good open world to it. I think it's called like the Disc of something. I don't know. It was really fun to explore. I mostly really liked the new Pokemon designs. Ogerpon specifically is a really fun design. It finally makes use of the terraforming thing that doesn't look ugly as hell. Because instead of being like a stupid fucking hat, it's actually like the Ogerpon Pokemon. It's like a mask.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah,
mask, like changes. It just looks better as a mask.
Yeah.
A mask.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah, that looks really cool, and yeah, it still runs like shit and looks like shit, but
yeah,
it was fun though. It was fun. What it added was very much worth the price.
Yep.
So I quite liked it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So next up we have Mortal Kombat 1, and me from the fighting game sense, I did not vibe with this game. It seemed a little glitchy and broken from my perspective, and combos were way too long. Like I didn't want to sit down and learn them. Just get bodied online. It was not worth it for me, so I quickly didn't play this game. And also, I just didn't like the character designs for a lot of the characters. I didn't vibe with them.
Yeah, it's like a soft reboot of
Yeah. And like, Mortal Kombat has this issue where all the men characters look the same, all the girl characters are the same personality-wise, outfit-wise. Like, you get like, you know, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, you know, yellow and blue, but they're still the same dude at the end of the day. Johnny Cage is different.
You got Smoke, which is another like
ninja.
Same guy.
I don't know. I just feel like it is too. The characters are too much of the same. Like Street Fighter, you get like a whole bunch of different characters from around the world. Here, it's just a bunch of edgelords trying to jerk each other off. So
I played for context, I played the story all the way through. Story.
I didn't touch the story, by the way. So
overall, you're definitely not missing much. It's not a fantastic story. I liked 11's story more. I thought that one was a lot cooler. This one is interesting at times with the premise of like rewinding history and like, what positions is everyone in this different timeline? There's just not much to it to keep me going. That and I mean, it has to be said, guys. The prices,
dude, the predatory freaking purchases in this game,
insane.
Yeah,
man. Like Street Fighter 6 is pretty bad with it, where it's like, I think I saw on Twitter that if you buy all the costumes for the recent costume pack, it's like $100.
Dude, because
like 20.
There's this thing where a costume is 300 coins, and then the cheapest coin pack you can get is 250. Then the next one's like 900. So you're either buying 3 character costumes or like none at all. So it's like it's dumb. And then Mortal Kombat had this issue where like the October fatality was like $14.
Yep.
But Grant, it's fine now because you can get 3 different fatalities for $14. It's like, well, this is a $70 game. Like,
right. Like I've already paid the money for the game. Like, why can't I just? It takes away from the experience because it's like, well, I can't earn these.
Yeah.
I just have to buy them. So
Yep.
and
And
any
it's
sort of
still- yeah.
satisfaction that I get from playing is just kind of gone.
And it still has this thing where if you play ranked, to say you grinded hours, you might unlock freaking the water guy's hat. Like, not even the one you main, for
Yeah.
example. Like, you main Giant Cage,
Yeah.
you got, like, Melina's claw. You know, like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just random things that don't help.
yep.
So yeah,
Yeah.
No, I think that deserves a number 21 spot for sure.
So, yeah, let's go through the 30s, eh? So, we got One Piece Odyssey is 30. F-Zero 99 at 29. 28 is Darkest Dungeon 2. 27, Sea of Stars. 26, Dead Space Remake. 25, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. 24, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. 23, BattleBit Remastered. 22, Pokemon Violet Rubies of the Disc. And 21, Mortal Kombat 1. That's definitely not a
Nice.
Pokemon name.
Yeah.
It's like- Rubies of the Mask.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure it's Aragon.
Isn't it like Rubies of the... it's Aragon? Isn't it like Rubies of the Tear Mask or something?
It's something to the mask.
Aragon's better, all right.
It's what the point of the mask is. What the point of the mask is.
Siblingship? How it's a brother and sister?
Yeah.
I don't know.
have you not seen that song? You
Oh,
know,
no.
Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber.
Oh.
Came up with a song called like it's what the point of the mask is.
Dude, I saw a clip of Dream like teaching an audience a cappella. He's like, it's a nightmare. It's right there. And then the audience is like, oh, it's really cringe.
Like, shut up, dude.
Yeah.
All
Anyway,
right, top 20 though.
top 20 guys.
Oh,
This is
boy.
going to be tough because we need to make an accurate list of the quality of the
Yep.
games.
Yep.
Damn.
Okay, I'm looking.
Okay, I see.
You see? Okay.
Okay.
Don't do
Grant, I have a question.
Yes.
Is Bread and Fred better than Sonic Superstars?
Allow me to explain the intricate details of Bread and Fred. For those of you who haven't
The
played
one indie game representative, by the way.
this is the one indie
I think so. Oh, Hi-Fi Rush, does that count? That's
not
Bethesda. Yeah.
It's like, guys, don't worry. Here
We love indies here.
represent. We love our indie games. So Bread and Fred. So he plays two penguins.
Okay.
Both attached. By
Oh, I've seen VTubers
rope.
play this game.
Oh yeah, you know the game.
Yeah, did you play with your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay,
so, yeah. He plays two penguins. We're on a rope, and it's basically the whole game is basically like.
Did you beat it? That game seems hard as piss.
No, it's hard as piss.
Yeah.
So it's like 3, 2, 1, and jump.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't jump. All right, we go back. All
Yep.
right, jump. You didn't jump.
Or isn't it like someone jumps and then it pulls the other one and then it's just freaking wonky?
Yeah. Dude, some
Yep.
of the mechanics are really weird. I remember there were a couple moments where like we legitimately couldn't figure out like what to do.
Yeah.
Where it was like, should we like crouch and jump? Should you crouch and then I jump? Should I swing while you crouch and then you let go of crouch as I swing to the right?
Yeah.
Like there were some confusing moments in there. I don't know how
Yeah.
you could entertain an audience and play them at the same time.
Yeah, it also seems like really punishing too.
It's
like,
very punishing. Like,
yeah.
dude, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, you have a flat plane of land, and then you have a tower, and then if you fall at any point, you go to the very bottom of the tower, but it's like, oh, there's a little safe
Yeah,
spot right
but
here.
dude, you're getting really fast to the bottom part, so then you, yeah,
so
it's like,
1 hour later, the bottom is really easy, actually.
Yeah.
Shut up.
yeah, it's, yeah, no.
Yeah. So Bread and Fred can actually go next.
Okay. Yeah.
I was hoping for top. I was hoping that would be the game of the year. Weird penguin game.
Yeah, hey, you got 20 though. Top 20 is
He got
something.
20.
But hey, guys, this is the 2023 list.
Yep.
This is a year of gaming, everybody.
Exactly. This is the year of gaming.
This is
so
the year of gaming.
Let's see what else we got.
Okay, this is-
Engaged Legacy Traveler 2. Hot dang it.
We do every other. Do we have to talk about everyone?
No, we don't have to talk about it. Just kind of like the reason of why they're there.
Okay, I'm still kind of fixated on Sonic Superstars or Hogwarts Legacy.
Yes, I agree. I think Hogwarts Legacy irritated me more
Yeah,
with the story issues.
it definitely has the nostalgia factor for me. Like, oh, I'm in the Harry Potter world. But
Yes.
you know, as you said, it's Hogwarts Legacy, and there's no school classes you can miss. You're late to school or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. For example, there's
Yeah.
a mission where you have to sneak into the library and prefects are guarding because it's nighttime. Prefects, that's their job. But then, like, every time it's night, throughout the game, it's just like the Hogwarts is empty. There's no prefects to stealth from.
There's literally nothing there.
Yep.
No one's walking around, aside from like random school NPCs that don't matter at all.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I have a lot of complaints with the game.
Oh, what'd you think of the outfits in the game? Were those good? Because
I like the outfits. I remember like really decking myself out with some cool stuff.
Same. Yep.
Yeah.
It has like cool stuff like this is leather from the Thunder Roarer. It's like
the leather from the Aragon Dragon.
the Aragon. Yeah, it's a mask from. Yeah. But yeah.
So I think that should go next.
Okay.
And I actually have the next 2 games, unless you have an objection.
All right, let's listen.
I think next it should be Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe, because it is a good Kirby game, but I did not beat it, and I think the reason for that is level design is good, but it's not like mind-blowing.
Okay.
But it is a very quality game. It's a very quality game.
Is it a new Kirby game?
No, it came out on the Wii originally.
Okay.
It was remastered for the Switch.
Oh, is this the one where you can like have Meta Knight King DDD all spear Waddle Dee and all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
I never played that one. Maybe we should check it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's good if you're like craving. If you're like a Kirby game sounds good right now.
Yeah.
Then you would play that one. Star Allies is trash.
Well, Kirby's Epic Yarn. Do you think that one's good?
Dude, that one bugged the piss out of me when it came out. My brother loves it, but dude, I think it's like, okay, Kirby games yes, they're easy.
Yeah.
But like Epic Yarn, you actually can't die. Like you can't do anything.
I remember that it was coming out with Metroid Other M, and then like I was like, do I buy that one or Metroid Other M? Oh my god.
It's like complete opposite games.
Yeah.
And then next after that, I think Sonic Superstars goes up next. Just because I do like some of the originality with some of the levels, but I don't think there's nearly enough there, especially to warrant the price. Some of the level design is not as good as previous entries.
Some of the bosses have like very brief windows to hit them with.
Yes.
And then like it's a giant like dodging section where you have to like hold on to that one ring, holy frick, and then and hopefully you hit them, you know?
Yeah, well, that and even some of the designs. Like, did you get to the squid one?
Dang.
Like a big robot squid. It was just, it was very basic.
I remember, I don't know which one was the most recent. I remember Eggman in like the stone temple, and then also a clown setting down bumper balls.
Oh, that's
that
right.
That clown one was a freaking bitch to freaking fight.
Oh yeah, where you gotta get like the poker chips. Or yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
So there are some interesting designs.
Yeah.
But because the thing was, they took like the original engine and like adjusted it a little bit. But I think the level design is what gets me the most. Yeah. I think they could have worked on that a little bit more. Plus for $60, my guy.
Yeah.
For $60.
For $60. I have a question, Grant.
Yes.
If I went through the level with a different character, would it have a different time saved for that specific character? Like your Knuckles time is this.
Usually the way that the 2D games work is like, okay, if you'd have to load up like the time trial mode for that.
I see.
Yeah.
Would it save it in the time trial mode as Knuckles run?
Yeah, it'll have like Knuckles icon.
And would it have your scores in it as well?
Yes, as long as you're on the same console.
Okay, cool. I mean, all right, that makes the $60 thing a little less because I'm like, I want to compare my scores with the Grands, you know?
Right. It puts a little replayability, like, oh, I gotta beat his scores or whatever. Yeah, I like that.
And then the second thing, how much did you mess around with that robot creator where you can make your avatar?
How much did I mess around with the creator?
Yeah.
A good amount. How much did I mess around with the actual battle? Not at all.
Wait, yeah. What even is that dude for again? Like,
well, you make him, and then you can have like a versus battle mode. I played it once, and it was so chaotic. I was like, oh no, I don't want to play that anymore.
Yeah. I mean, like, I was waiting to build my dude. I was saving my coins up for something I really vibed with, and then I got the Metal Sonic, and I'm like, but everyone's gonna do Metal Sonic, and then I never touched it. So.
Dude, yeah. I think I was building Metal Knuckles, which the design's really cool.
Yeah.
But dude, it also costs so much. Like, it costs like 50 coins for the body. Then it's like 40 for the head, 40 for the legs.
Yeah.
And then if you want to paint it red, that's another 10 coins. But you got to get a can of paint for each part of the bodies. Has another 10 coins and 10 coins.
Yeah.
And then just for me to like not play it, it's like
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Yeah, and then for the Chaos Emerald levels, that one where you rotate the screen, God tier. But the one where you swing on vines or whatever the frick.
Dude, I don't know.
How can you even get a Chaos Emerald sometimes? Like, that seems impossible. Like, I legit, like, try hard, my best. Like, I got, like, 4 Chaos Emeralds. I'm trying to get the 5th one. It's impossible.
Dude, are you talking about the one where it like keeps going up and up and
yeah,
up and up?
the up one, yeah.
That I struggle with that one. Apparently, I had to look it up. The way that you do it
Yeah.
is if you just literally okay, so you
Yep.
start off low, but if you go to the middle area, if you just stay there and just keep bouncing in the same spot, it just comes to you.
Bruh.
Like that's all.
Yeah.
Because the whole time I'm chasing, I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Dude, yeah. And then also lastly, frick, oh my god, it was on the tip of my tongue. Oh yeah, the new abilities in the Mario game, the abilities have a use where you can immediately see the results. And this one, it's like, find a waterfall. I'm like, what? Like, you know, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's very specific. Like, okay,
Yeah.
there are like 2 that I like.
okay, yeah, the
I
Sonic
like-
one when they all run on the screen.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
that
because
was good.
that's like super useful
Yeah.
for if it's like okay, I lost my last ring and it's gonna be, I know I'm gonna die if I try to go for it right now. Oh, I have the blue thing.
Yeah.
And then they all run on the screen, then I win. Then it's
Yep.
like, oh, okay, cool. But a lot of the other ones, like oh, the hidden pathways, and there's one where you like get on a vine. It's like those are only useful in like very specific scenarios. Yeah,
Yeah.
the waterfall one.
Yep.
Very specific.
Yeah, which I mean, if I commit my life to playing Sonic Superstars, I'm sure I'll be like, yo, finally, I found a use for the waterfall bit. Like,
right.
yeah, I want to see the results like now versus you got the ability, never use it for the
Yeah.
next 2 levels. Like yeah.
Like I almost guarantee that like the way that it works is like the developers are playing it and they're like okay, if you speed run level 3, if you use the waterfall ability here and then go into the vine ability, I'm sure there's probably some sort of a way of
Yeah.
like, oh, it actually integrates in the gameplay. But in like an average playthrough, no one's actually going to do that.
Yeah.
So it needs practical uses like in the
Practical uses, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't
yeah.
tails just like fly across the level.
Yeah, you just fly across
Yeah.
the levels. There's no point in the freaking vine.
yeah. So yeah, interesting thoughts about Sonic Superstars. Still, I do appreciate like the visual flair it has, like Sonic's quills are like moving in the wind or
Yeah, like as he's sliding on the vines or whatever, how the quills are kind of like, like
Yeah,
blowing
yeah,
or whatever,
looks
you know,
nice.
crouching.
yeah.
I can appreciate those little details. I really hope that for the next one they keep upgrading
Yeah.
those things.
Yep.
So that'd
And,
be nice.
Yeah, Fang. Return
Dude.
of Fang, everybody.
Guys, if you guys haven't checked out Fang's theme, please check it out
Dude.
right now. Pause the video, watch Fang's theme.
Yeah, pause it, guys. It's very
Informative.
they were cooking with that one. We're cooked. All right, anyway. Yeah, so now, what is our number 16? And
Number
now
16?
it's brutal. You only get them all in the same area.
Dude, let us freaking see here. Okay.
Damn, it doesn't look like 16 is right here, but I guess there is. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, fuck, this is bad. okay. We can do, wait.
Okay.
Yeah?
I have one.
I have a question.
I also have a question.
Yeah.
No, my question. My question.
Yes.
How good is Sunbreak?
It is not the best.
Okay.
Iceborne was better
Yes.
because of
number
Sunbreak.
2 for
The best part was the lobby. soundtrack. It was God tier. It's a God tier soundtrack. Should have put in the music. I'm just kidding. And there is several new monsters, but the majority of them is like pink Rathalos, pink Rathian. It's like
just like different variants. Or
yeah, and it's just not the most engaging because me, I'm a veteran. I've fought like 10 pink Rathians at this point. It's gonna be the new monster now, so I don't have to fight it. It's a badass new monster though. It's like a vampire who's like sucking life dry, butterflies everywhere. Yeah, I think so. Yep.
No, that
it's
is
cool,
a
but
cool one.
still though, it's just Monster Hunter Rise. I'm hyped for Wilds. Let's go.
Dude,
Iceborne was just better. And then my question was, how good is Fire Emblem Engage?
Yeah, that was actually the other one that I was debating. Engage is very good. It is a good game, but I don't know. I feel like the nickname I would give it, having played a few other Fire Emblem games, is it's kind of like Diet Fire Emblem.
Oh, really?
Like comparing it to like Three Houses or whatever older games.
Yeah.
It's a lot smaller in scope. But to me, I like that more because I didn't like how big Three Houses was.
It's huge, yeah.
And like the characters I remember really liking. And the story I found interesting enough, but at the end of the day, it is pretty much just like an anniversary title.
Yeah, I guess Marth shows up and you have to.
It's like literally every single protagonist in every.
Yeah, Chrom.
Yeah, Chrom, Lucina, all of them show up. Roy, Ike.
Yep.
And like the interactions are really cool. So
that's a waifu dating side to it.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
You get to, of course, unfortunately, I don't get the T thing.
Yeah.
You get to like look around and like.
Is Camilla in it?
Oh yeah.
Wait, so is your brother playing that game or no?
Dude, he hasn't played the game.
What?
I keep telling him about
what the
fuck?
Like,
Camilla's
wait, so he's prioritizing a gacha game over an actual game with substance?
That's what I was saying, dude. I was like, why don't you play it? He's like, so well. I'm like, bro. What?
Dude, I don't understand gacha games. I've tried to get into them.
Dude, no.
It's impossible. Yeah.
The most I could get into, I think, was Dragon Ball Legends, but I stopped playing that after like a
couple weeks. Seriously, like just look it up on Google Images. Oh, there you go. That's like
it's like, well, there's the image. How did you get that? Oh, I screenshotted it.
Yeah, like actually.
So between the two, Sunbreak and Engage, I think are the next.
I'm fine with giving it to Engage, but Sunbreak, I mean, I'm trying to think of all the stuff that was new to what they added in that game. I think it was mostly just like recolored monsters, and there's this point where you have to get more stars for guild quests.
Yep.
And I'm at Guild Star 4, and then I do 3 mandatory quests. I want to 5-star quests. No new monsters. You have to do 4 mandatory quests, and then you get the new monster. And it's just like, it's a grind. It's a grind.
That's frustrating.
Yeah,
that's
frustrating. So,
how long is the DLC?
I don't know. I played it over the course of like months because me and Justin played together, you know?
Oh, just like an every now and then thing.
I mean, like, it doesn't really add anything unique to Monster Hunter. Like, the story wasn't anything crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think that's fair. So number 14.
14. All right, guys. We're getting to the nitty-gritty. Oh, Foyk.
Oh, Foyk, you've got to be Foyk.
Could Grant murder Sonic the Hedgehog?
That's a good number 14. Very fun visual novel. If you guys want like a free, it's completely free on Steam.
Yeah.
It's just a funny, stupid April Fool's prank that they did, where it's like a full-blown visual novel where you just solve like Professor Layton little mysteries.
Okay. And Sonic characters are in it?
Yeah, like it's basically it's Amy's birthday, and basically she's like, we're gonna play a fake murder. Oh, it's gonna be so fun. But then like essentially the power goes out, and then you see Sonic on the floor. There's like blood coming from out from underneath him, and he's actually dead. And so you go on a mystery to like, how did he die?
How do you kill the fastest thing alive?
Dude, right.
Yeah.
There's a whole thing where the train becomes sentient, and it's like, I'm taking you there, and no. Turns out that it was just like ketchup underneath him, all in blood.
Oh, nice. So it's Sonic like themed kind of too.
It's got like a whole thing to it, and it's fun. It's a
fun.
cute, fun game. There's nothing really wrong with it. And you can't beat the price of free. So,
yeah, true.
Yeah,
exactly.
I can appreciate that.
Okay.
98%
Dude, this is tough, man. So,
Well,
all right,
number
we are going to the top. We
13.
need 3. What 3 games do not make top 10?
Yes, that's a good way to put it.
Oops.
All right, so start at the bottom: Mario RPG, Wonder, Spider-Man 2, Lies of P, Cyberpunk. These are all games that have been in
Yeah.
previous categories too.
You're right about that. Other than Pikmin 4, I think.
Other than Pikmin 4,
Yeah,
I
that's still a
believe.
God-tier
Yeah,
game.
yeah. Yep.
Wait,
yep.
no, it was for best looking. I remember.
Oh, that's
so you're right.
right,
You're
that's
right.
right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Holy frick! How do
Wait,
we
go
cut
up real
this in
quick?
half?
Or-
No,
or-
that's it.
Oh, that is it. Dang. Okay.
Okay.
Dude, we got to start doing the controversial ones.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. I'm gonna.
Go for
wait.
it.
I'm looking. Wait. I had one. I don't know where it went. Dude, we're in the God tier games. So do
Yeah.
we get rid of Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, or wait, Super Mario Bros. Wonder?
Nah, I would get rid of Cyberpunk before Wonder.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. How many do we need to get rid of? 3? Or was it 3 or 4?
We need to get rid of 3.
3. Okay. What about
Final Fantasy 16.
Final Fantasy 16?
Controversial.
What if, I don't know. I'd want that one to last a tiny bit longer. Just a tiny
Okay.
bit
But Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk.
Bomber Cyberpunk for sure.
Okay. So let's just. Let's,
Dude, okay, here's it.
Yeah.
Okay. How
here,
about
save it for after, if that's cool.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so Bomb Rush Cyberpunk is a god tier game.
Yep.
It is. It came at a time when I was craving a Tony Hawk game. Weirdly enough, I really
okay.
scratched that itch, and it's crazy because I was lost with a story objective. I did not know where to go, so I just started exploring randomly, and I was
Yeah.
finding places that seemed hard to find. I was on top of maps. I'm like, I did not know this existed. I just got so much points for discovering this area.
Okay, that's cool.
And
that's
it's
cool.
basically it's pretty replayable, which is pretty what I want in a skater game, you know.
Yeah.
You can collect different outfits and bikes. The worst part is the combat. All you do is spam punch or kick, spray paint them, and then
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
It feels like really floaty.
yeah,
Yep.
it's very floaty, no impact or weird impact.
Yep.
But you have like fun. The story, the pacing is like fast. That's the way I want it, so I stay paying attention. After every like time trial, like the boss fight, you have to do like a time trial, get more points in the opponent team. You do like this like Mario Sunshine challenge level. You know Mario Sunshine where he's like in some weird world with blocks rotating.
Yeah.
It's like in this game, you do like a trippy nightmare area where you like it's like made just for skating, and it's really fun and satisfying to play.
Yo.
With no enemies or like you don't have to find routes yourself. It's just very clearly jump here, do a trick, feel good. Yeah, very fun.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, exploration is definitely like the best part. I feel like.
Yeah. Yep.
Just figuring out like the tips and tricks and
Yeah.
doing all that.
And the fact you can just whip out your phone, and just like look at it while skateboarding. That's cool. That's a
Yeah,
fun little
yeah.
like menu thing where you don't have to pause the game, slow the action down.
Exactly. And dude, the
Yeah.
music.
The
The
music.
music slaps.
Dude, yeah. Like sometimes
yeah.
you get like an anime song where it's just some like anime like lo-fi beats to chill to.
Yeah.
And you get
yeah.
ones in our music category where they're just absolutely bangers.
Dude, hell yeah.
So yeah, anyway. Yeah.
Okay, I have 2 potential options.
Yeah.
Okay, how are we feeling about
Yeah.
RE4?
That's tough.
It's
because
a tough one. It's a tough one. That I do not say that lightly.
Yeah. When I look at RE4, I look at a solid video game.
It is a very solid video game.
They upgraded on the original. They gave Leon a knife that he could parry things with.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Story-wise, it was a downgrade. Visually, it's god tier. Then there's moments like that first village area, the first battle. Everyone's played it. Where like,
Yeah.
if you like work through, like a chainsaw dude, he like cuts down like a building. You run through a barn. A cow like gets lit on fire. It's just like pure chaos.
Dude, yeah.
It's so good. It's crazy. Later on, I ran out. How many times did you run out of ammo?
Dude, a lot.
A lot. Yeah, same here.
All the time. Yeah.
It got pretty tough. I don't know, but then like finding the treasure was pretty satisfying. And, like the fact that this game like lets you sell your guns at full retail value, like so you can like experiment with different guns. It doesn't punish you. That's pretty nice.
That did make it really.
Yeah.
Yeah. The gunplay in general is really nice in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can't help but think it's better than Mario Bros. Wonder.
I'm definitely. I might be vibing on that. Okay, how about what if?
Yeah,
Okay,
we do
what
a
if we
deal.
were to compare
Oh,
these three:
yeah.
Mario Wonder,
Yeah.
RE4 remake,
Okay.
and Octopath Traveler 2.
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting.
What order would you put those three in, or is there another third one that you would think?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go with the Mario. Well, it's just, okay. I don't know if I like Tears of the Kingdom that much,
Yeah.
but I didn't beat Octopath Traveler 2, so do I even deserve it to make it go so far?
You
I
got
don't know.
pretty far in that though, right?
That's true. It is pretty far. Yeah, we can cut Octopath. I think RE4 is a better game than Octopath.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, well, let's cut Octopath
Okay,
Traveler 2.
how about this?
Yeah.
Why don't we do
Okay, I'm gonna.
Wonder,
Yeah.
Traveler 2, then RE4?
I don't know about the RE4. Here, let's just do.
You wanna
Let's
keep
do two
RE4?
one at a time. One at a time. Okay.
Okay, for sure.
Okay, so Octopath Traveler 2 is really good. They fixed it where the characters actually interact with each other. The voice acting is god tier. The sound design is god tier. It's like the best JRPG game you can play.
Yeah.
Like if you want a classic JRPG, like don't play Final Fantasy 7, just play this one.
Oh, dude, hell yeah. Dude,
I'm talking about like
don't
a classic.
Final Fantasy fans, don't listen.
Don't listen. It's just like really good story, and each character I vibed with. The worst part is it's very overwhelming to play because you have 8 characters. You start with 1, and you have to go that chapter 1, that chapter 1, that chapter 1, introduction,
Yep.
introduction. One guy you go through for the first 2 chapters and it's an introduction. So you spend a lot. So like it takes a while for you to get. It takes a while for the game's hooks to really grab you, but once it does, it's god tier. And like I said, the music, the sound design just carries the game, and obviously the pretty visuals.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay.
And the story is like really good. It's like you get the serious. I'm gonna defeat the Ku Clan, who just it's the Ku Klux Klan.
Jesus.
No, it's just a Ku Clan, and they took over my kingdom. And then there's another one who's like, I just want to become a superstar dancer.
Yeah.
So then you get like the lighthearted story mixed with the, the more violent ones that people want to see from a JRPG. So it's like a really good balance. And yeah.
Oh, okay. I did buy the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have to check it out.
I shall definitely jump into it.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, now.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
Mario Wonder
Okay.
is the next one to go.
Yes.
It is obviously with pretty much all 2D Mario games.
Yeah.
It is a good game. It is a pretty good game.
It's a good game.
But when considering the rest of them, it doesn't blow me away like other games do. Like
Yeah.
when I beat it, I'm like, that was a very solid experience. But it's also the same way I would feel about like finishing a DS or a mobile game or something like that, where it's like, yeah, it was fun. I got a little bit of a dopamine rush or something like that, and the level design is very solid. I think the graphical design is gorgeous. I really like how what they changed up with it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't think it really goes above and beyond in other departments.
Yep.
But yeah, level design and graphical style, really good. But
Yep.
yeah, I would put that one next.
Sure. All right. So we got 20 down. So 20, Bread and Fred. 19, Hogwarts Legacy. 18, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. 17, Sonic Superstars. 16, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. 15, Fire Emblem Engage. 14, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. 13, Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. 12, Octopath Traveler 2. 11, Super Mario Brothers Wonder. And now we're in the top 10. Grant, do you like the order there?
I
11 to
do,
20?
I do
I do
indeed.
as well. Yep.
Very cool indeed, guys. The
Perfect.
final top 10. Let's do this,
Damn.
dude.
Okay.
Okay. I'm almost thinking, what if we hear me out? What if we did
Yeah.
it this way?
Yeah.
What if we go 3 by 3?
Okay. Wait.
Because it's going to be pretty hard at this point to cherry.
No, let's go 3, 2, 2, 3.
3, 2, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So let's start with the bottom 3. Lies of P, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and Super Mario RPG.
Really, Pikmin 4 is not even considered there?
Oh, I was going with the literal bottom 3.
Okay. Oh, I thought you meant.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
I thought you meant like 10, 9, 8. 7-6, and then we're like, oh, top 5.
Oh,
5-4.
Okay. No, let's do it
and then-
that way.
okay,
That way better. Okay, so
Yeah.
Pikmin 4.
Also, we don't want to get too. If we have to go one at a time, we go one at a time.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, well, yeah. Let's try it like
Okay,
this. So
Final
what
Fantasy
do you think the bottom 3 are? I think.
Okay, yeah, I
Pikmin
guess you think.
4, Final Fantasy 16,
Wait, yeah.
and RE4.
Yeah. Okay. 16. Wait, oh, you said 16.
Yeah, I did. Yep. Pikmin 4, Final Fantasy 16, and RE4.
Okay. Yeah, I'm following. Yeah, I'm down for that. I like that.
Okay.
So what order do we do it in?
What is the order? Dude, honestly, I think Pikmin 4 is
Yeah.
a damn solid game.
I think you're right, and I'm thinking Resident Evil 4 is a remake. They added a knife that evolved the game, but still, it is. They have like a structure they can look at.
Right.
And
right.
they put their best team on it, so of course it's a way up. The team who did RE2 remake did 4.
Oh, yep. Makes sense.
I mean, I shouldn't mark it for that. That's kind of
No.
16's 10, right?
Yeah, 16. Let's do 16, RE4, then Pikmin 4.
I'm good for that. Yeah.
That's good. Hell
Okay.
yeah.
16. Like Grant said in the categories, it's just like the story, or a character gets assassinated, like in the writing sense, where she just becomes weird. And
The lore overall is absolutely god tier, but when it comes to specific character moments, it misses in a lot of regards because it doesn't know how to end certain character arcs.
Yep. Then RE4 is a banger of a game. But
Absolute banger, very solid.
yes,
game.
solid. Some of the boss fights missed though.
Yeah.
Several of the boss fights missed. And then Pikmin 4. And Pikmin 4. Yes.
Yeah, Pikmin 4, I actually 100% of this puppy. Dude, I got every single thing. And dude, I tell you, some of them were freaking difficult. Like, oh, yikes. For example, you can, at the very final level, there is a gold bar. Now, I know what you're thinking. Maybe a couple flying Pikmin, maybe a couple purple ones. Well, no. You need 100 purple Pikmin, which is very difficult because you get like 3 throughout the entire game. So, yeah, I like grinded that puppy out just to get that one golden bar. But yeah, it's a really fun one. It's something where I, like, unlike Wonder, where I'm like, yeah, it was solid, but, nothing really too big.
Yeah.
Pikmin 4, I was, like, always genuinely surprised. By just, like, how much, like, dude, like, when I was at work, I was thinking about, oh, yeah, well, what am I going to do when I get back? And there's just so much content. Like, I always thought Pikmin games were short, but who boy, like, this one's long, like, if you go for all the different stuff. So, yeah, super impressed. All right, then after Pikmin 4, how many do we... Oh, all right, we're doing the next 2. What is number 7 and number 6?
Okay.
Okay, I think I have an idea.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I do as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be. I think. Wait, who talks first?
Okay, mine too.
I know what you're freaking looking at.
what I'm looking at?
Yeah. It's Street Fighter 6, right?
No. Actually.
Really?
No,
Okay.
I think Mario RPG and Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush being the controversial one.
Oh, really? I had completely different games picked out.
What did you have?
I had Tears of the Kingdom and Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6. Okay, I think those are all very close to each other. I think we're both in the ballpark with that. Well, let's go with those 4. Let's order those 4 then.
What 4 did you say?
Well, I said Mario RPG and Hi-Fi Rush. You said Street Fighter 6 and Tears of the Kingdom. I think those 4
sorry,
are
you said Mario
next.
RPG?
Yeah, Mario RPG.
Yeah, okay.
So I think those 4 are right on the ball, going from 7 to 4.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so
bottom to top.
Yeah, I just really don't think Tears of the Kingdom. Okay, all right. When I played the game, it was god tier playing it at first, but then slowly, like the game, like I started seeing the cracks in it because, pirates invaded that town down there. It's just mokoblins, just freaking not pirates, nothing unique.
Yeah. 100%. It's missing some of that essential Zelda personality.
Then you also have shrines that are all the same. I did find the shrine puzzles to be more fun though, to be fair with the building.
Yeah, I think that there is a lot improved from Breath of the Wild, especially like the building mechanics, like the crafting and all that.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah. But was it fun enough to help the sign guy out after seeing him for the 20th time?
Right, exactly. Because it's like, I feel like the biggest issue that I have with both of the games is the open world is almost like too open. Like I love being able to walk around and do whatever, but not having those linear sections, those linear temples, or at least just not be nearly as good, does affect it. So
yeah, and then also I feel like the Sky Islands didn't have much of a point. I didn't really spend much time up there. I was more in the underground exploring there. And then also the weapon durability system, I don't care for it. And this game, weapons rust faster. And I mean, I get it, you want to attach it with the monster part, but still, like...
Yeah, I really like the whole, I can make my sword an ice sword. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I don't know.
I've been messing with Tears of the Kingdom. But okay, and then
where you're coming from.
Yeah. And like I said before, the NPCs on the road, it's the same couple ones. They literally go, I think there's the hero of legend is somewhere around here. When you have the Master Sword strapped to your back, it's like
right.
Like he's like, yeah, you heard of them? I'm like, no.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. And then also I completely missed the story in this game, so it's missable. I don't know why I was so stupid. I went up in the blue with Impa for twice, and she's like, look over there. I'm like scanning it with my picture, trying to I took a picture. I'm like, all right, I did it. And then I left.
Just jump out of the balloon, bitch.
Yep. And then after every dungeon, every companion says the same thing about the story that happened forever ago. Oh my gosh, it's tragic.
Right.
So anyway, I'm laying on the negatives, but it's still a good game. Like the building system did make traversing the world fun at points, but then again, once you've mastered your optimal car, you save that recipe, which they should give you the save recipe right away versus hey, do this boss fight,
No, of course.
Yeah, anyway. And also another pet peeve of mine is they did not have the hero's journey, you can see the footsteps move around the map. They don't have that.
Right. Yeah,
I want to see where do I go compared to Grant,
Right, dude. That'd be cool if we could compare our paths. You went over there, right? Went over here.
Yep.
Dude, that'd be cool.
But, okay, and then they did have fun stuff like the dungeon where the bird people are, the Ritos. That was a cool dungeon where you're in the sky. And it was kind of interesting to see the Gorons, and they're like, we want the magma meat. It's really good. And then they're all brainwashed basically. That's kind of a fun little
stuff like
story.
That, I think it is really good, but yeah, like you said, I think my biggest negative is definitely the sky area specifically. Where it's just it could have been so much more. I was almost hoping the whole game was going to be in the sky.
Yeah.
Sort of a Skyward Sword Part 2 or whatever.
Yeah. How do you get there in the upper right corner? There's a floating labyrinth. I don't know how you're supposed to get there because literally a rock falls down, I rewind, and then I rewound all the way up. Still it's 50 feet above me still. So then I have to launch myself from a tower on the eastern side of the map, fly to a platform. I need the Rito Gust, so I barely make it. Then I fly over there with a built ship. I don't know. The game just it fell apart for me the longer I played with it.
Yeah. Missing 2 layers.
Yeah. Okay, and then see, I'm going hard on this because it's a sequel. They should fix the problems with the first game. Now, Grant, how many times did you upgrade armor with the Great Fairy? Once.
I only did that once at the very end. Of
yeah. The materials needed for that is so impossible to get. Dude, and when you do get it, it's you need 3 of them. It's you want me to grind this game forever? What the frick?
Right, yeah, exactly.
The Kakariko Village, that whole mayor voting thing was really fun to do. You had to follow people.
Yeah, that was really fun.
There's a lot of moments and a lot of charm to the game. I just think this game should be 6. I don't know.
Yeah. I definitely think I agree.
Yeah.
To say my final piece with it, I definitely think this game does do a lot better than Breath of the Wild. I think it's better than Breath of the Wild in general.
Yeah, for sure.
I think this game has a lot more fun moments, and that the crafting itself is really fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, there are key elements that make Zelda what it is.
Yep.
That are just missing. And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like little quality of life things that yes are there, but then there are some that aren't. You know, like with just blank NPCs and not very memorable characters.
Yeah.
So, I would put that at 6.
Yeah, like I don't know if you did what I did, but like doing all the quests was like God tier. When you worked for that like newspaper, that was like the best part of the game. When you go to this end, there's Zelda's golden horse.
Yeah, I love doing side quests like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like especially like all the ones in like Twilight Princess. I love doing ones like that. But
Yep.
yeah.
But also,
It's more like-
yeah, yeah. But like like the Korok seeds, still the same issue. Like we've seen Korok seeds. We see that stone is like out of place. Freaking. Like
Yeah.
we already know it. There's too many of them. Still make it better.
Yep, guys, the
Yeah.
big lesson that we learned from this is Korok torture is
Yeah.
the best part of the game. The first one I ever saw was a Korok being crucified, like
Yeah.
burning at the stake, like Jesus.
Yeah, true. Actually, yeah, that was
Yeah.
pretty fun. Okay.
And now we have the final few.
So yeah, what is number 6? So what does that make top 5? Now, Grant, I know you said Mario RPG.
Actually,
Oh wait,
no.
we had these like this. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6.
I agree. I mean, full disclosure, this
Yes.
is the best fighting game that's come out in like a decade,
This
and
is,
probably
like,
will.
the fighting game
Yeah.
to play right now.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That being said, scummy monetization. The story mode leaves
a lot to
a lot.
be desired.
Yeah, like I didn't even touch that. Like,
Yeah,
I want to,
basically-
but
it literally just made me want to play Yakuza.
yeah. But there's also some sus stuff with the patching strategy. They have $1 million tournament coming up, which I understand you want your game to be perfectly balanced, and it is. But it's been over like 7 months, no changes to any characters, and that makes the game a little bit more boring. I want like 1 to 2 patches a year,
Yeah,
something to make me keep playing Ryu, you know. But instead, they just kind of are slow with it because they don't want to ruin the balancing, which is fine. The game's God tier though. Like me and Justin played 84 matches the other day. It was freaking insane.
dang.
We played
Hell
for
yeah,
3
dude.
hours. It
Yo.
was like, it was fun. It's a fun game.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
But I feel like a fighting game in and of itself can never get top 5.
No,
Project L, the League of Legends one coming out, yo.
Dude, yo,
That's
I
like-
forgot that was coming
Other
out.
than that one, I like Tekken 8's not gonna make it. Maybe Project L could make top 5, guys.
Yeah,
We'll see. We'll
maybe
see.
one day, my guys.
But now,
Persona 5 Arena, please.
yo, that'd be hype.
But yeah,
Okay.
now we have the top 5
Top 5.
games. Yeah, we can just get rid of that space. Now it is all balls loose.
Damn.
Yeah,
Sheesh.
cock on the table. What one is number 5? I have
Yeah.
an idea.
I might too.
What is your
It
idea?
pains me. Is it Hi-Fi Rush? Because that game
Yeah.
does have some issues.
Yeah. I think it's Hi-Fi Rush.
I think it is
That's
too.
what I was going for.
I
too.
really love this game.
It is a god tier.
It's very god tier.
Like, dude,
yeah.
a Shadow Drop game getting in top 5, unheard of.
Dude.
This game is so good, though.
And we were singing its praises a year ago, and it is like a Saturday morning cartoon. It turned into a video game that is like fun as frick. I guess some of the negatives I immediately think of is the combat. It is like, I have a shield, and then you have to use the shield breaker guy. I have this weapon, or you have to use
Yeah.
this weapon.
Yeah,
And and then like there's like this final attack. I never figured out how to do it. I've been trying like
Oh,
forever.
yeah.
Where you like summon them to finish your combo. I can't get that. I suck.
dude, no, I never did that. It
Yeah.
definitely does have that iffy beat 'em up style with there's certain 3D beat 'em ups where it's like, okay,
Yeah.
like the rhythm stuff is really cool, but it's sort of just like beat,
Yep.
beat, big move, and then you use the special thing, and it's very clear what moves work and what moves just don't work as well.
Yeah.
Like for example, I had the move where he like jumps on his guitar and just surfs through the crowd.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
That gets everyone. I tried
Yeah.
a few different moves, but it would only get like 3 or 4, but the Qatar one got every single enemy in my life. So it's like, why would I use any others? So I think the combat has a little bit more to be desired.
And also in the game, there's like papers being left behind by like this paper writer. Yeah. And it's funny at first, but then it really does slow the gameplay down when you have to stop, read it, and then keep going, stop, read. It's just like, maybe if they read it to you like through audio while he's running, but I was just not a fan. Like what I read was not good payoff for me just like running past it.
For having to go and do all that.
Like even like the only funny one was like, I think it's a reference you mentioned, but like there's like a murderer detective robot with his like partner.
That's right.
And like it's funny at first, but then like the fourth time you see them, like you're like, they're not gonna do anything, they're just gonna stand there. And just leave.
Exactly. It's just like a bit that's gonna keep popping up.
Yeah,
like you're right. It's funny the first couple times, like when there's like oil splattered across the wall. It's like, yo. Then you see him again and again and again. It's like I just kind of stopped talking to him.
Yeah.
Same thing with like the very seductive tutorial robot.
After
a while, I was like,
replaying that's pretty bad. And then like this game, like post-launch though, they kept adding updates. Like you can customize the main character. You can do like a boss rush now or like an arcade machine.
Yeah.
They're pimping it out. It's a pimped out game. It's pretty good. You love to see it in an action game.
Dude, I really hope that they come out with another one. I think it'd be I'm pretty sure it did incredibly well.
It's just such a vibe, and the animation is good.
Like, it's just such a unique idea and everything, and the characters are so fun. Erica Lindbeck, let's go. That's Futaba's voice actor.
Oh, really? I was just thinking of Roger Craig Smith when you mentioned that.
Like, Roger Craig Smith, iconic. So good. So now we have the top 4. I already know. Dude. We both know what 4 is.
Okay, I think we do.
God tier game.
Yep.
Baldur's Gate.
Yo.
Super Mario RPG is number 4.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic. Guys, if you have not played this game, you need to play it. You absolutely need to play it. The only iffy thing is it is a bit of a shorter game. It's a pretty short one, especially for the $60 price tag, but you're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. The combat's super fun. It's one of the funniest games too. Like one of my favorite moments that made me laugh so hard was there's this like little kid playing with it's when you get Gino. This little kid's playing with dolls. And Mario's like, yeah, I'll play with you. And the kid's like, all right, I'll be Gino and you be Mario. And then Mario's like, okay. And then he like throws his toy at the Mario toy. And then Mario's like, and he's like actually about to punch him. Like he's like twitching his fist.
Oh my god!
Like, hold him back. Like Jesus.
That's like more personality than Mario's ever had.
Right. I'm like, bro, they don't have the balls to put that in the newest games. Like, come on, make him punch a kid.
Dude,
But that is a fantastic number 4. Please go play that game. So good. Yeah. Ooh, gotta stretch a little bit. Now we got our top 3.
Top 3. Whoa. Okay.
Our big definitive top 3. I feel like this comes down to essentially one debate and then one definitive obvious answer.
Just because Baldur's Gate 3 like changed, like it changed so much with like the current genre it's focused on. You can choose your own path, all that. It's like a God tier game.
Yeah.
Now, I'm honestly, I mean, this might be too easy, but I think Lies of P can just be 3 and Spider-Man 2 because I really like Spider-Man 2 and what they did with the story. They did risks. Some of it didn't work too well. Like, I wish Venom had a personal reason to fight Peter. This is my personal nitpick, and you always get comic fans saying stuff like that, like, oh, I wish this happened instead.
No, of course. I mean, the whole thing with Venom is that there always, no matter what comic you read, there's always that extra connection to Peter.
Yeah.
I mean, you even see it at the end of the second Venom movie where it's like he doesn't know who Peter is, but he's freaking like licking the screen.
Dude,
I definitely get that. I hope they do more with the symbiote in the future.
But I mean, I think Spider-Man 2 though, like you got the Sam, like the character arcs everyone goes through is really great. Took risk with it, like Venom bites Kraven's head off.
Oh, dude, yeah. The game goes absolutely raw. Like, there's so many God tier moments with Kraven and Venom and all the different missions are just so fun.
Yeah, yep.
Music, fantastic for this one. Black Symbiote theme.
Yep.
The Venom theme, all that stuff, super good. So yeah. I would say that is a definitive way to order them.
Yeah, for sure. And then I just feel like I mentioned the categories is you got like it's like what is being a human, what's being a puppet, like it's near replicant, near automata talk, and it's very interesting to listen to.
Yeah,
music's God tier. But then we also have Baldur's Gate 3. Is also God tier.
Dude, an absolutely phenomenal game.
Dude, it's
like,
great.
Dude, if you were to ask me what Baldur's Gate 3 was at the beginning of the year, I would have had no idea. This game was not on my radar whatsoever.
Yeah,
dude.
yep.
I haven't beaten it, right? But for a game, like, I don't usually get into games like these, but for one, like, this one has pulled me in quite a bit.
It's so immersive, it's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely have to get back into it. Just been so busy recently.
Yeah.
And so many other games.
It's crazy because like each act is its own game. Like it is like a beginning and end. So you got Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then like when you're done with Act 2, you're like 40% done with the game, and Act 3 is like 60%. It's like insane.
Yeah.
How back-ended the game is, but you get like people showing up from the previous acts. In 3, in the third act. It's crazy. Now, I do want to take this moment to say there has been a lot of glitches I encountered with Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, I do hand wave them away because of, how big and massive the game is. But it does need to be acknowledged. Because,
especially a game that requires your immersion.
Yeah.
To have it broken at a moment's notice is definitely that hurts.
And sometimes I did feel the vibe where the late game fights would just throw a piss ton of enemies at you. So I would do like a wall of fire, then they just all run at you and die. but I mean another thing about this game is it's co-op. Like you can literally play through the whole game with friends. A lot of games don't realize that like people just want to play with their friends,
Yeah.
And the fact that you can just like Grant, you could have a game, I join you, then leave, and then you just keep playing and nothing like happens. It's not like you have to start this file together and
Exactly. Not every game has to be It Takes Two. With like that level of like, but what will they be doing with this, and this? Sometimes it's just nice to just talk and chill and just play the game. And this is like the perfect game for that, for like any sort of multiplayer.
Yeah,
it's essentially an adult Lego game.
Yeah, essentially. But you just feel like every time I booted that game up, even if it was just like a battle or I just talked to people the whole time, I always felt leaving happy and like I had fun. So
yeah.
Yep.
100%.
So is that
Guys,
our list?
Let's go through from the bottom to the top, the definitive top games
of 2023.